The primary functions of the testes are to produce sperm and produce androgens, primarily testosterone. The seminiferous tubules are found inside the testes, and they consist of a network of tubes that are lined with a type of cell known as Sertoli cells. Sertoli cells are long columnar cells that are differentiated during the process of meiosis to form sperm. The epididymis is a long coiled tube that stores sperm and transmits it from the testes. The ductus deferens or vas deferens are ducts, and their purpose is to carry ejaculatory sperm out of the epididymis. The urethra is a tube that carries urine from the bladder to the outside of the body. Similarly, it is also the ejaculatory duct and ejaculates sperm. The seminal gland, or referred to as the seminal vesicle, holds the liquid that mixes with sperm to form semen. The prostate is a walnut-sized gland located between the bladder and the penis. It secretes fluid that nourishes and protects sperm. The bulbourethral gland, also called the Cowper's gland, are located between the prostate gland and the beginning of the internal portion of the penis. They add fluids to the semen during the process of ejaculation. The primary function of the scrotum is to maintain the desired temperature of the sperm. They should be kept at a slightly cooler temperature than the rest of the body, which is at normally 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. The scrotum is able to control the temperature by changing the distance between the testicles and the abdomen. When the room temperature is warm, the scrotum moves the testes farther from the abdomen. This increases the amount of surface area that is exposed and therefore helps any excess heat dissipate faster. Another function of the scrotum is to help protect the testes. This, in turn, makes sure that the sperm have sufficient time to mature before they are discharged.
Spermatogenesis is the process in which spermatozoa are produced from male primordial germ cells by way of mitosis and meiosis. The initial cells in this pathway are called spermatogonia, which yield primary spermatocytes by mitosis. Most fluid is made up of secretions from male reproductive organs. The free amino acids, fructose, enzymes, phosphorylcholine, and prostaglandin are secreted in the seminal vesicle. Citric acid, potassium, and zinc are secreted in the prostate. The seminal vesicles are the main energy source of sperm cells, while the prostate is the sperm nutrient.
The anatomy of the sperm cell is very simple. You have the head, the neck, and then the tail. But even in these components, there are little components. In the head, you have the acrosome and the nucleus, which guides it. In the neck piece, you have the mitochondrion. In the tail, there's also a plasma membrane to help move it. First, the testes produce the sperm, after which they move to the epididymis. At this point, that is where they start their trail along the duct portion of the male reproductive system. After this point, they move to the ductus deferens. Then after that, they move towards the seminal vesicles, where fluid is added to them, which makes up about 60% of the sperm. The sperm then leave the seminal vesicles and move to the prostate. Then after that, they move to the Cowper's gland, and ultimately they move through the urethra. And that is the sperm's journey.